Help me out. All the hard work, if you applied that in any endeavor that you want to chase, you could achieve anything you wanted to. I mean, that type of effort is second to none. And it just motivates the hell out of me to see someone push themselves to that extent, to want something that bad. It's contagious. It's contagious. My name is Trevor Hacker. I'm 27 years old. I'm from Magnolia, Texas, right outside of Houston. I've been lifting weights for about 10 years now. I've been bodybuilding, I'd say seriously, for about 4. And when I mean seriously, I mean training hard, staying on top of the diet, supplementation, and not missing a beat. We're gonna drop. We're gonna go 3, 10 reps. We'll go 8, 10, 12. Good. After, right? When I first started lifting weights, I was around 14 years old, and my dad would drop me off at the gym and I'd have to run home, or certain days I'd have to run up to the gym, but it was really just somewhere for me to go, somewhere for me to hang out after school. And I trained for football. I trained to be better at football. And I was doing really well with football until I was about 17 years old. I got into an altercation, and this girl that was raped, I ended up getting stabbed by one of the guys that raped her. And I almost lost my life. I went from 220 pounds to 140 pounds in 10 days. I was in a coma for 2 weeks. And when I woke up out of that coma, I couldn't even walk anymore. And then after I healed up and I could get back into lifting weights a little bit, because it was literally the only thing I could do. There was no more football. And my mind was distorted at the time because I was depressed about losing my scholarships and losing my dream and everything I'd been working hard for. Played football my whole life. Usually I do a heavy chest day during the beginning of the week, and then I do more of a contraction day with drop sets and a lot more repetitions. I used to just train really, really heavy on everything, and used to be just chest, back, legs, chest, back, legs. And of course, when I started really trying to fine tune everything, you gotta really focus on your contractions on every single muscle. So I have one day out of the week, every muscle group has one day out of the week that just goes heavy, and then the other day of the week is focusing on contraction. Just don't want to touch the mic. And I started doing some bad things, partying and things like that. And of course I was still lifting weights, and I was going between this battle back and forth of, you know, trying to do the right thing and also not doing the right thing, and just struggling. And it wasn't until I decided to really pursue bodybuilding with my fullest energy, with all of me, and then it became this extremely positive thing for me. Everything in bodybuilding has purpose. Everything you do has purpose to it. There's a purpose for everything you're doing. And you're disciplining yourself, and you're always checking yourself. You're always analyzing your mistakes and correcting them. There's a difference in lifting weights and then contracting the muscle. I mean, when you're contracting the muscle, you're training for hypertrophy. You're actually training for the muscle fibers themselves to grow, and not for the actual performance of the muscle. Pushing the weight from point A to point B can make you grow, but it won't isolate the muscle bellies and be able to actually trigger and pick what muscles you want to move the weight, to actually perform the exercise. And I feel like if you lighten the weight up, you'll be able to actually get a better contraction and have more control of the actual movement and the exercise and be able to get the full contraction. That type of positive outlook and that type of habits that you create from bodybuilding basically brought me back to life. It brought me back to being normal. It brought me back to enjoying life again. And basically, bodybuilding got me back to who I was before the giant tragedies that happened to me. And now I'll be doing the Branch Warren Classic in 10 weeks. I'll be competing super heavyweights. Right now I'm weighing around 280 pounds. I plan on being 250 on stage. And yeah.